Good morning, Kenworth. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Joey, and this is KTV for Tuesday, May 31st, 2022.
Congratulations to the 394 Kenworth students who maintained a 2.7 GPA or higher and did not receive a single demerit all year long, and received 3 Colt cards. You will be rewarded with a trip to the bowling alley on Tuesday next week. You will be bowling for 1.5 hours, and you will receive a $7 arcade card and enjoy food and drinks provided by the bowling alley. Special prizes will be awarded for high bowling scores throughout the morning.
Permission slips will be handed out tomorrow during 6th period and will need to be returned by Friday during 6th period. If we do not have your permission slip, you will not be able to attend this reward activity, so get them back by Friday.
Now in yearbook news, yearbooks will be distributed tomorrow after school at 1:30 p.m. The yearbook staff and Miss Romano have worked really hard to make this yearbook. Please be respectful and patient while waiting in line to receive your yearbook.
It is also important to be respectful when signing other students' yearbooks. If you mark up the pages in any way that damages the yearbook, or if you write disrespectful or rude comments in someone else's yearbook, you may be asked to pay to replace it. Thank you for showing respect.
Speaking of signing yearbooks, did you know that Sharpie pens are not allowed at school? They are permanent markers, which means if the ink gets on clothing, it can't be washed out. You don't need to use a marker to sign yearbooks. A regular pen or pencil will work fine. Please leave those Sharpies and permanent markers at home.
It's a big job to distribute hundreds of yearbooks to students, so let's see how the yearbook class will make it run smoothly for all of us.
Hey Colts! Huge announcement, we're finally distributing the yearbooks. Come to the small quad next Wednesday at 1:20 right after school to come and get your yearbook. To help you out, here's an example. Let's say my last name is Ross, and I'm wondering where to go to get my yearbook. I'm gonna look at all these names and say Raider, but my second letter is O. But I would still be here. So then I would line up in this on the right line and wait for my yearbook to be distributed to me.
Thanks, yearbook class. I can't wait to see them. Will we have a good weather for signing yearbooks after school tomorrow? Let's check in with Amir in the weather studio.
Thanks, Jamie. Welcome to the weather studio. This week will be quite cooler than last week, with temps in the mid-70s all week. Today we'll have warm weather with a high of 79 and a low of 45. Tomorrow we will also have some quite warm weather with a heat of 78 and a cold of 47. On Thursday we'll have cooler weather with a high of 73 and a low of 49. That's it for weather. Now back to Joey and Jamie in the KTV studio.
Thanks, Amir. Hey Colts, come to our large quad at 7 p.m. tomorrow for the Kenilworth Spring Concert. The annual event offers us much-needed evening of relaxation on the lawn and in this almost summer weather, plus music from the KHS band program.
The suggested donation to support the band program is $5 per person and $10 a family. Bring your own chair or blanket along with your friends and family. Treat C will be available to buy. Come on out and enjoy a fun evening of music tomorrow at 7.
In library news, we got an overdue books update from the library. The good news is 200 books have been returned. Hooray! And good job, Colts. The bad news is over 200 books are still missing. Have you checked your backpack, your closet, under your bed? Friday was the deadline to return those books, but you know Miss Parnes will still take them from you this week. Let's find those books and shower Miss Parnes with them.
Hey, 8th graders, do you want to volunteer your time to a worthy cause or to an organization in your community? You might be eligible for the 8th grade service award. Winners of this award will be recognized during the 8th grade promotion ceremony. Applications are available at the student window and must be turned in by tomorrow. Pick up your application today.
In end of the year news, there will be some changes in our schedule and procedures as we get closer to the end of the year. One of those changes is that you will not be allowed to bring a backpack to school for the last 3 days of school, June 8th, June 9th, and June 10th.
You should bring them all this week and on Monday and Tuesday of next week for your last regular A and B days. But if you bring your backpack on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of that last week, you will have to leave it in the office. Plan now for how you will carry just the items you absolutely need on those last 3 days. And yes, You will need paper and pencils in some classes, so be prepared.
In cafeteria news, today's lunch menu includes orange chicken and rice, ham and cheese sandwich, a cheeseburger, and chicken tenders and fries. Now let's go to Jacob in the sports corner.
Thanks, Joey. On this day in sports history in 1909, Olympic athlete Thor Thorvaldsen was born. He was an Olympic sailor who represented Norway in the 1948 Summer Olympics, where he won a gold medal in sailing. But speaking of sailing, I have not tried it before, but I bet it'd be lots of fun. But that's it for today. Now back to Joey and Jimmy in the KTV studio.
Thanks, Jacob. That's it for today, Colts. Get your permission slips, sign for the bowling party, and pay attention to the signs for where to line up for your yearbook tomorrow. And that's KTV.